Sharp little ball here. That's a cute ball. And they're back on the ball again. That's going wide left. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe.
And the shot! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Defending of the desperate variety. Raul. Now it's Kukçu. And it's been played through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Raul plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the...
Goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising.
Egypt really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good claim, no margin for error there. Khan, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what a ball! Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And this is Vieri. Well read, nice interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Punched away. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Dani Olmo. Now there's a fine ball. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Now it's Raul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kaka.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely weighted ball. Here comes the cross. Good read, needed to be. Tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Some resolute defending there, and he's worked it through. He's in one-on-one. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Egypt currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their third corner. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vieri looking understandably energised after his goal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi has it in a wide position. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Vieri. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Might be danger here. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Aimed beyond the defence. Kirkchu. Lampard. Now it's Cruyff. He's got away. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Forlan. Look at the space. It's Forlan! And it's in! Egypt are level. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Short changes him with that pass. Cruyff, Vieri, Howson, Lampard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caceres makes the interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked... There's the shot! And he hits the net! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Beauty! And a neat finish!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's a key interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Messi. There's some great running on show here. And Messi! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough of it.
Trife! He lifts the roof! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
And there was his third, and that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations...
It's Lampard! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe finds himself offside. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi stood his ground strongly. He's shifting through. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Mbappe. And he's decided to go for it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the pass is intercepted. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today. And there's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Ball comes in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's Kaka. And here's Messi. He's having a hit! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Lampard. Goes for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Messi. And it's Kaka. Now, can they get him away? Now the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is cleared. And he shoots! Goal! Egypt!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kaka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that has put paid to that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. This is Dembele. Dembele's cross. Egypt are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Van Belten. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Forlan. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's travelling a long way. Koulibaly spots it and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, what a chance, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Egypt definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Egypt can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And the shot! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Forlan at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Egypt are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap...
Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Egypt find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Nicely spread. Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Bale.
Egypt are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Dink through. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Egypt gloriously greedy, 3 up and looking for more. And it's Roberto Carlos. Short changes him with that pass. Forlan. Looking for options for movement. Well read, nice interception. Howson. Van Belten. Now it's Kaka.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. And a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Threads one in. Messi. And he's managed to get through. Messi! And he's stuck it away. They are playing them off the park. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And now he has two. And it's Forlan. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Takes home the match ball.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Egypt are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. And missed! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Egypt presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Bale. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard. Oh, they could break here. Looking to play him in. And this is Forlan. Here comes chance! And that is faded wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lampard. Forlan. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Forlan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's burst through. Lovely, now then. And the shot! And no mistake. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Dumfries gets into a good position. Czech deals with that, nice and simple. Bale. Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And it's Lampard. And he cuts out the supply. Totti. Lampard. That has been cut short. Totti. And he plays one through. And that's gone loose. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's a sharp little ball here. Howson. Lampard. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. So we're very much on the way now. Oh, and a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Always onto this. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course.
Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
They've played it short. Now the ball in. Egypt have the chance to go the other way. And this is Forlan. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. And this is Forlan. Knocks it into space. Chance, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Kaka. And here's Kaka. Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Forlan. And the shot! Goal! Egypt! And there is your opener. A horrible blip, a horrible blip. Assisted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Egypt have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Zanetti. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Lampard. And Forlan. It's Forlan! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He won't be happy with that one. Egypt already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Howson, that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe wants to run onto this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Totti always looking for that half a chance. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe, and there's the shot! Lampard, chance here to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Bale has it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard threads one in. Messi looking to receive it in space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Egypt coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Egypt leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Paris Saint-Germain. El dorsal 8.
The second period is on the way.
Totti.
Egypt definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. In with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Kaká. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Messi! And he's quick to get rid. Can he get it through? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good spread. Bale. He is through here. He slings it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Short changes him with that pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So we've reached the hour mark. That ball looks a good one. Oh, super ball! And he can thump it away. Rafinha, quality ball, and it's Kaká. Messi, he's in a great position here. Roberto Carlos plays it all the way forward. Played out wide. Messi, Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar. The ball goes in, gets his head on it! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
impressions so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Roberto Carlos.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has not gone well. Now this could be a chance. And that's been won straight back. He's got a real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi, and it's played in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Lampard. And here's Kaka. Messi. Decent chance! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner. Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cruyff, it's Lampard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Not the most accurate pass. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Egypt can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Forlan taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Egypt definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.